after an epic clash.
If we stepped in the ring again, the outcome would not be the same.
Nia Jax forced to tap out.
Sworn enemies seek to settle the score.
I've choked you out once, and I can choke you out again.
Bayley battles Nia Jax in a rematch.
These two have a history, and they both know they're in for a fight. Welcome inside the NXT arena here on the campus of Full Sail University. So much activity over the last few weeks as we build closer and closer, 3 weeks away to NXT Takeover.
The following contest is a tag team match scheduled for one fall. Accompanied to the ring by Alexa Bliss at a combined weight of 465 pounds, Blake and Murphy.
There was an altercation backstage, a meeting between our general manager, Mr. William Regal, and Austin Aries. It was interrupted by Blake and Murphy, who didn't seem too keen on the fact that Austin Aries was receiving another opportunity for Mr. Regal.
Well, Blake and Murphy get their opportunity right now. They better make the most of it because they have Alexa Bliss in their corner, and she is not happy lately. She wants them to prove that they belong here and that they belong at the top of the tag team division. That could all start right now tonight.
We're just kicking off NXT with Corey Graves. I'm Tom Phillips. So Blake and Murphy, a lot to do here in this matchup. Austin Aries, he has a guest tag team partner. Who'd he pick?
I have no idea, but I can't wait to find out.
And their opponents, introducing first from Milwaukee, Wisconsin, weighing 202 pounds, Austin Aries.
Austin Aries, he's got that big sly grin on his face saying, quote, "You guys are in big trouble." Blake and Murphy don't seem to know what they've gotten into with Austin Aries.
Oh, he's the greatest man that ever lived. There's definitely no shortage of people that want to be his tag team partner, and you can guarantee if he wants to team with them, they're top level.
Austin Aries, the question coming into this open opportunity for Mr. Regal. Who would Austin Aries select to be his tag team partner against former NXT Tag Team Champions? That is a heck of a choice.
And his partner from Kyoto, Japan, weighing 220 pounds, Shinsuke Nakamura.
Shinsuke Nakamura successful last week, but let's be honest, Mr. Regal basically handed a blank check to Austin Aries and said, pick one.
And Austin Aries cashed in a big way in the form of the King of Strong Style. This is going to be unbelievable.
The one thing we do have to acknowledge, Austin Aries just a few weeks ago, in an interview backstage, said he's had a lot of success here on NXT. He's only been here a short while, but he noticed, quote, "I've been flying a little bit under the radar." Do you think adding Nakamura side by side, you think that's kind of a comparison for Aries?
Well, every pair of eyes in the NXT and WWE universe has been on Nakamura since his arrival.
Look at those eyes. Oh my gosh, wrestling Bliss face and Blake and Murphy.
It's that old saying, be careful what you wish for because you just might get it. Blake and Murphy wanted a challenge. You're not going to get much bigger than this.
Looks like there's some friendly respect there in the corner between Austin Aries and Shinsuke Nakamura as Aries going to start this one off against Blake.
I will say this, I'm curious to see how Nakamura and Aries work together. Blake and Murphy are a tag team.
Looks like a little confusion here for Blake and Murphy as to who's going to start. Oh, and Aries with a big drop kick. Here's the cover on Murphy and a kick out. Match is nearly over right there.
The greatest man that ever lived almost had the shortest match that ever happened.
Oh, and tossed into the boot of Nakamura. Here's the tag. I guess I can understand Austin Aries' pick. I mean, hey, you picked one of the most dangerous superstars here on NXT.
You guess you can understand, Tom?
Good vibrations. But at the same time, if this is a man who's looking for bigger and badder opportunities, oh, why not get in the same ring as Shinsuke Nakamura and prove yourself?
Because these two working very, very well together here in the early goings.
Aries, oh! Right there with the elbows. Nakamura sets him up, and there's the elbow again. Into the cover. Forearm in the face, and another kick out by Murphy.
A little more of this, we might have to throw Aries and Nakamura in the tag team title hunt.
And that was the one thing with these tag teams that kind of, oh, wow, come out of nowhere. You never know what's going to happen. And Murphy coming out of nowhere with that clothesline into the cover here on Aries and a kick out.
Like I said, you can't ever count out Blake and Murphy, former NXT Tag Team Champions. These guys are a tag team all the time. As talented as Aries and Shinsuke are, they're not a full-time tag team. That could hurt them.
Murphy seemed to be shouting some direction there to Blake in the corner. We understand what's been happening over the last few weeks, and you talked about it, Alexa Bliss trying to set the example, getting a win last week. Blake and Murphy, they've been up and down over the last few weeks. It's curious to see how this partnership continues.
Oh!
Aries creates a little bit of separation or a crawl into the corner and tags in Shinsuke. Oh,
Man.
Right in the teeth. Oh, Nakamura with the left.
Did Blake just run from Nakamura?
I mean, I don't know, he might have.
Here it comes.
Oh! Austin Aries had a front row view for that one. Double knees to the midsection into the exploder. Murphy just bounced off the mat.
Aries wants the tag, but we know what's coming next. Kinshasa!
Cover from Nakamura. And Nakamura and Aries get the win.
Here are your winners, Austin Aries and Shinsuke Nakamura.
I'll take a look at that face right there. I've seen that face before, Tom. Alexa Bliss, not very happy right now.
Austin Aries has got to be pretty happy, though, with his selection of Shinsuke Nakamura as his tag team partner. Take a look back here at this matchup. Aries had, again, a front row view for the Kinshasa knee. Take another look at this.
Look at this. Scream it loud, scream it proud. Take a nap, Buddy Murphy.
An opportunity for Austin Aries to shut up some of the young superstars here on NXT after getting into his business. And again, the confusion amidst Blake, Murphy, and Alexa.
She just left them high and dry. Blake and Murphy look confused. They don't know what's going on. He just lost the match. Murphy just got his face kneed off. What is happening?
Blake just turned his back on Murphy.
Bayley, tonight you face Nia Jax, an opponent who arguably gave you one of the toughest matches of your career. So what's your mentality going in?
Well, we all know that Nia likes to use her size to strike fear and to intimidate her opponents. But that's not going to happen tonight because I'm not afraid of her. I'm going to prove to her that you can't just bully your way into getting what you want. And she's tough, I admit, she is tough. But unfortunately for her, the same thing that happened in London is going to happen tonight. And once Nia's out of the way, I can get back to my focus, and that is why I am here, and that is to become the NXT Women's Champion once again. Thank you.
You know that anything and everything can go down at NXT Live, and this past weekend NXT took over the Pacific Northwest with things getting completely out of hand, leading General Manager William Regal to make a blockbuster announcement concerning the NXT Championship match at TakeOver. We'll have all the details for you later tonight.
Hey. I can't wait till we ain't broke and the phone keeps ringing but we ain't home. I can't wait till we get there and we're putting something good up in the air. I can't wait to get out of this place. I can't wait till they know my face and I can say what I wanna say when I'm bigger than the Empire State. Oh, 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 oh.
We are back here on NXT, and just moments ago before the commercial break, we saw the former NXT Women's Champion getting ready for her main event match.
And what a main event match it's going to be. A rematch from TakeOver London as Bayley steps in the ring against the dominant Nia Jax.
Now, we do know at NXT TakeOver Dallas, we saw a new NXT Women's Champion. Right now, we want to take a special look at your champion, Asuka.
Uh-oh. That is not going to sit well with Asuka.
The new #1 contender for the NXT Women's Championship will be Asuka.
This could be a night of mayhem. The NXT women will have their opportunity to make their mark. Bayley defends her title against Asuka.
You got to give Bayley credit. You're never going to break her spirit. She's never going to quit. But she has never faced anybody quite like Asuka before.
Bayley was reaching out for the rope. Asuka, middle of the ring. Asuka lock. She's got it in. The NXT Women's Championship on the line.
Her NXT Women's Championship dangling in the balance.
She's done! And new NXT Women's Champion, Asuka!
Jose, I have to welcome you to NXT. You seem really excited to be here, but can you tell the NXT universe a little bit more about yourself?
Well, Kathy, you see this? It's called a smile, and I have a pretty good one if I do say so myself. So I show it off. But the same smile makes a lot of people underestimate me. And to that I say, no way, Jose! It's how I live my life. I call it Jose being Jose. So yeah, I have high energy. Oh yeah, I have a positive attitude, but I'm here to bring that all to NXT, where Jose's gonna have fun. Jose's gonna have a fiesta! But most importantly, Jose's here to fight. Look at that. Road.
Well, no way Jose has been all smiles since arriving here on NXT, but there is a woman, no smile whatsoever. Coming up later on here tonight, the dominant Nia Jax takes on the former NXT Women's Champion, Bayley, on NXT.
NXT's got this buzz around it. Something's happening here.
Are you kidding me? Devil's gonna fly! Charlotte pulling out on a stop! Here he comes! Back out, he hit it! I cannot believe what we just witnessed!
We are seeing a superstar born tonight. This is NXT!
We're just getting started. Trust me.
First of all, I just want to say it's so unfortunate what happened to Enzo, but my dude's a G, and he'll be back sooner rather than later. But as for Big Cass, he is killing it on Raw and SmackDown. He freaking main evented Raw. He's making his dreams come true, and I am so proud of him. And I'm in NXT because I have a dream too. And my dream is to become NXT Women's Champion. How you doing?
Carmella with big plans in mind. She is in action here on NXT.
My name is Carmella, and I am the princess of Staten Island, and the most fabulous chick in NXT. Bada bing! How you doing?
Carmella just moments ago sending out her well wishes to her boys, Enzo and Cass. They've made such a splash on Raw and SmackDown, but Carmella has her own goals here on NXT.
And her opponent from Sydney, Australia, Peyton Royce.
Peyton Royce, one of the newest competitors here in the NXT Women's Division, coming to us from Australia. On social media, she's referred to herself as the Venus flytrap of NXT. Braves, what do you make of that?
I don't know what to make of it. I've never heard of anybody refer to themselves as a Venus flytrap. She's incredibly talented in the ring. We've seen her a few times. She keeps getting better and better. She wants to make a name for herself in the women's division. She reminds me a little something of a certain Batman villain, no?
Yeah, a little bit.
And can we just talk about the obvious thing? How much more attractive and beautiful Carmella is without those two goofs by her side.
Will you stop?
Why would I stop? I'm just paying her a compliment.
Listen, Enzo and Cass helped get Carmella an opportunity here on NXT a while ago, and now Peyton Royce trying to take advantage of her own opportunity against Carmella. Look at the leg, that foot right up under the jaw there of Carmella. Oh. There's definitely some ferocity to Peyton Royce here.
Like those elbow strikes right down to the clavicle on each side of Carmella's upper body. Definitely effective. It's a big opportunity for Peyton Royce.
And we talked about how Carmella is challenged for the NXT Women's Championship in the past, and it's very admirable, I believe, for her to stay here on NXT. She wants to become NXT Women's Champion, and we've discussed her friendship with Bayley. She takes that very seriously. She believes Bayley really inspired her. Shoulders down here on Peyton and a kick out. Well, looking for another cover on Royce. Shoulders down, another kick out. Oh, and there goes Peyton. Oh, and face first goes Carmella.
A unique counter by Peyton Royce.
Oh,
man.
Peyton's got an opportunity here. Shoulders down, and Carmella kicks out.
Right into the cheekbone, it looked like. I don't know if it was the knee or just the shin of Peyton Royce, but whatever it was, she got all of it.
Into the suplex. Peyton Royce, some shades of Three Amigos here. Oh! Bridging into the cover, hook on the leg there, and a kick out.
Peyton Royce has been very impressive up to this point. If she can capitalize and finish off Carmella, that's going to be huge for her career and her spot here in the women's division. A lot of fight left in Carmella, though.
Well, Peyton Royce missed with a kick, but Carmella manages to connect, and now Carmella's got an opening and takes down Peyton Royce.
Saw some left hands from Carmella. Another Fez press, more left hands.
Peyton Royce not doing well, right into the Jordans. Oh, there goes Peyton. Carmella, getting fired up, and that one connected. Carmella getting the NXT Universe behind her into the Bronco Buster.
Oh, face plant.
Right into the mat. Graves, we've seen this before, the inverted triangle.
She's put a lot of people away with this one. It looks like Peyton Royce could be the next to join the club.
Peyton Royce tapping out to Carmella.
Here's your winner by submission, Carmella.
You have to admire Carmella's goal. She wants to become NXT Women's Champion. It starts one match at a time, and Carmella showing that she could be well on her way to a future opportunity.
Definitely an impressive win for Carmella. Tom, as I said earlier, things got completely crazy in Portland this weekend. Let's take a look back at what went down.
Graves, you're absolutely right. Let's take you back to this past Saturday night, NXT Live in Portland, Oregon. Watch Finn Balor going after the NXT champion, Samoa Joe. Joe would dump Finn outside the ring, and the chaos would begin. Samoa Joe drop kicked into the barricade, but the fight did not stop there. Samoa Joe and Finn Balor refusing to back down. This is when the locker room would empty. Superstars coming out from here in Portland, Oregon to try and rip these two apart at the behest of General Manager Mr. William Regal. The locker room would manage to tear these two apart for a moment here in Oregon. Finn Balor seemingly backing off for a moment, but Finn Balor could not restrain himself, once again diving and taking out Samoa Joe and most of the locker room, and again, Finn going after the NXT champion on the floor. Finn Balor once again pulled away by all the other superstars in attendance, and then the focus of the possessed Finn Balor on the title.
This is my belt, Joe. This is mine.
This chaotic moment was addressed in a press conference with Mr. William Regal yesterday on Facebook Live.
Gentlemen,
Based on that display, the situation between the two of you is out of control, and I won't allow it to continue. This rivalry will come to an end. I have amended the contract, and we will have a definitive conclusion on June the 8th at Takeover. And to ensure the safety of the NXT fans, and for the first time ever in NXT history, the NXT Championship will be defended inside a steel cage. Finn, if you don't mind, please.
No, I'll sign first. You said it yourself. The first 2 times you stepped in a ring with me, you barely survived. And I guarantee you, if you sign this, the next time, you won't.
Finn, please.
Joe, you say whatever you want to say, but I'm gonna promise you one thing. All this between me and you, it ends at Takeover. And it ends with me becoming the first ever 2-time NXT champion.
Gentlemen. Gentlemen, it's official. The NXT Championship will be defended on June the 8th at Takeover, inside a steel cage.
Biggest mistake of your life, Balor.
It ends, Joe. It ends at Takeover.
It will!
Brutal announcement by Mr. William Regal 3 weeks from tonight. NXT Takeover June 8th live on the WWE Network. Finn Balor versus Samoa Joe. The NXT Championship will be defended for the very first time inside a steel cage. Finn Balor is possessed with getting back the NXT Championship. But before we get to NXT Takeover tonight, our main event, 2 women with a score to settle. The former NXT Women's Champion Bayley versus Nia Jax tonight.
You're all gonna die!
Who will survive?
All of you will be tested.
The Camp Survival Weekend.
Your bodies will be broken. Their very souls will be snapped at you from the weight of the horrors you will face.
What? This sucks.
This is why I don't care about Camp WWE, an adult animated comedy. Now available only on demand and only on WWE Network.
Alexa, listen.
No, it's time for you to listen.
Hey, where were you, huh? I was right there. What are you talking
Stop
about?
it! Both of you. This was the last straw. You two have been nothing but an embarrassment, and I am sick and tired of it. I have gone above and beyond to give you opportunity after opportunity, and the only thing you guys have done is find a way to lose. So now, it's about me. And it's going to be a lot easier for me to win the NXT Women's Championship without 470 pounds of lightless weight to carry on my back.
I've been saying it all along. Blake and Murphy screwed up big time. Bliss is way better off on her own.
The following contest is a tag team match scheduled for 1 fall. Making their way to the ring at a combined weight of 400 pounds, Tommaso Ciampa and Johnny Gargano. And their opponents already in the ring at a combined weight of 415 pounds, Rob Ryzen and Danny Burch.
You said it, Tom. What a match it's going to be. The rematch for the NXT Tag Team Championships. NXT Tag Team division somehow, someway continues to get hotter and hotter every week. And here you see 4 guys who want to continue, who want to get on the wave and ride it out.
So the team of Ciampa and Gargano have had some success as of late, teaming once again here on NXT. So this will be Johnny Gargano. You heard the Johnny Wrestling chants here from the NXT Universe to start things off against Rob Ryzen.
You know, you hear a lot of Johnny Wrestling chants, but you never hear any Tommaso Ciampa chants, which leads me to believe that he is, as I said, he is a completely unlikable human being. It's not often I agree with the NXT universe, but this is one of those times. I'll give the devil his due. When Gargano and Ciampa get together as a tag team, they're very impressive. The tag team division as a whole keeps getting hotter, keeps getting better here at NXT.
We talked about it, trying to gain a foothold here at NXT. There's so many gifted tag teams. I mean, we saw what seemed to be an implosion between Blake and Murphy earlier on tonight. Oh! Ciampa and Gargano seeing an opportunity.
And we can't forget the makeshift team that we saw that caused the implosion. Nakamura and Austin Aries.
That was an interesting case of one-upsmanship a little bit there. What'd you think?
Anytime superstars like that are in the ring, I'm okay with whatever happens.
Ciampa and Gargano, these two have known each other a long time. They've traveled all over the world together. They competed in the Dusty Rhodes Tag Team Classic last summer. Now Gargano just trying to control things. And Ryzen creating a little opportunity, and here's the tag to Danny Burch.
Look, this is the first time we've seen Danny Burch in quite some time. He's got himself in amazing shape. See, he's leaned out a little bit. See if that can serve him better in the ring. As of right now, Johnny Gargano is still in firm control with those arm drags into the arm bar.
Yeah, Danny Burch, no stranger to NXT. Once upon a time, when you were NXT Tag Team Champion, you competed against this man in the ring.
Danny Burch, one of the toughest guys I've ever been in the ring with. The guy has a right hand that'll turn your lights out in an instant.
Oh, right on the back of the neck. Oh, that one on the face. Great teamwork here from Ciampa and Gargano.
Gargano and Ciampa, when they start doing this tandem tag team work like this, it's like they're going for combo points, like they're playing a video game. The more strikes you get, the more points you get.
Burch slammed into the top turnbuckle and trying to turn things around here on Ciampa.
The uppercut will do it.
Ciampa's got that hard-hitting style. Both Ciampa and Gargano, very innovative offensive styles. Oh, look at Danny Burch trying to catch Ciampa here. Center of the ring and countered by Ciampa. Oh, catches him with a boot and trying to take Rob Ryzen down here on the apron. Oh, and Danny Burch capitalizes. Burch into the cover and a kick out at one.
You can't take your eyes off Burch. The guy's been around a long time. Grew up in London. The guy is a fighter through and through. Used to box. And that left clothesline was wicked.
Danny Burch, a West Ham man, a guy who grew up fighting every day of his life, and now going up against Ciampa, backs him into the corner, makes the tag to his teammate Rob Ryzen.
Rob Ryzen obviously grew up without those light switch protectors in his house. He's been electrocuted a few times.
Oh, there's the knee from Tommaso. And Ciampa rolls into the corner, makes a tag to Johnny Gargano. Gargano's fresh.
Ryzen's in a lot of trouble here. Rolls through, bam!
Oh.
Right on the button from Johnny Gargano.
Gargano, well, out onto the apron, collects himself, and and I don't know if he got all of Danny
Grazing
Burch.
blow.
Oh!
He got most of that one.
Right into the midsection of Rob Ryzen. Now Johnny Gargano's starting to feel it. Looking at his tag team partner, Tommaso Ciampa. Oh! Look at Ciampa and Gargano. Great teamwork. Oh! Good night. That is it.
Here are your winners, Tommaso Ciampa and Johnny Gargano.
Braves, you know all about tag team action. That was impressive.
You can't not be impressed by these two guys. They didn't have the best luck individually as singles, so they got back together and did what they do best.
Ciampa and Gargano get the tag team victory, but right now we want to turn our attention to the general manager's office. Mr. William Regal is standing by.
Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to formally congratulate Enzo and Cass and the Vaudevillains on the impact that they've made on Raw and SmackDown. That just goes to show the quality of the NXT tag team division. And speaking of tag teams, on the next takeover on June the 8th, the American Alpha will be defending their NXT Tag Team Championships against the Revival. Enjoy the main event.
The rematch we've all been waiting for, the Revival versus American Alpha. But coming up next, Bayley, the former NXT Women's Champion, looks to get back on track against her biggest task to date, Nia Jax. It's going to be big, and it's coming up next.
This June, get ready to get loud. See Finn Balor, American Alpha, Asuka, and so much more when all the excitement of NXT heads your way this summer. WWE presents NXT Live coming to the Download Festival in Derby and a city near you on the following dates. Tickets available. For more information, head on over to WWE.com.
It is time for our main event tonight here on NXT. The former NXT Women's Champion, her first time back at Full Sail University since NXT Takeover Dallas.
The following contest is a women's division match scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from San Jose, California, is Bayley.
Bayley continues to light up the NXT universe, a sort of homecoming here for a hometown favorite here in Orlando.
You guys talk about famous atmospheres in sports. I was always partial to the Penguins games in Pittsburgh during the playoffs. They were electric. When Bayley makes an entrance here at Full Sail, it's like she's the home team, man. It's electric in here.
And tonight, Bayley, a test that she has seen before, an obstacle unlike no other here on NXT. A rematch from NXT TakeOver London.
And her opponent from San Diego, California, Nia Jax.
And look into the eyes of Nia Jax. You saw the look on Bayley's face. These two have a history, and they both know they're in for a fight.
As beautiful as the eyes are of Nia Jax, I would not want to be on the other end of that gaze. She means business. She's got Bayley in her sights. This could be a long night for the former women's champion.
Now, both these women know what it's like to face each other. We talked about it December of this past year, NXT TakeOver London. Bayley then defending the NXT Women's Championship against Nia Jax, and there's the power that Bayley had to contend with.
This could be power on a whole new level, though, Tom. That was 6 months ago, practically, that these two competed. Nia Jax has evolved as a competitor. She's got more in-ring experience, arguably got stronger. This isn't the same girl that Bayley faced in London.
And Nia Jax has been running through the competition over the last few weeks.
You got to wonder where Bayley's head's at as well. We're not used to seeing her without the NXT Women's Championship around her waist.
We got a special look at the NXT Women's Champion, Asuka, a little bit earlier on tonight. She remains undefeated here in NXT. Inevitably, both Bayley and Nia Jax competing to hopefully become #1 contender somewhere down the line. Bayley does hold a rematch clause. Oh, and look at this! Look at this from behind.
This is smart strategy. Bayley used this before. She knows she's got to wear Nia Jax down. Oh my God. Oh. You're not going to overpower her. Your best bet. We've seen her use that guillotine in the past. You're not going to outmuscle Nia Jax. You gotta take out her wind, take out her ability to breathe. It's the only way.
And that'll be the test here in this match. Did Nia Jax learn her lesson from London? Just some of that power on display, that strength, and Bayley just trying to hold on to the head and neck here of Nia Jax.
Bayley right back to that side headlock. Nia managed to escape for a second. Oh, man! That's one way to counter a headlock.
Just using the momentum of Bayley against her into the cover and to a kick out.
Look at this, bam! Spiking Bayley face first.
Bayley just trying to collect herself, and Nia Jax right into the midsection. We know Bayley's run as champion. She experienced everything. She faced the boss, Sasha Banks, the opportunistic style of Eva Marie, and then the power of Nia Jax. But Grace, I think you're right. You hit the nail on the head earlier. This is a different Nia Jax.
You can tell by the way she carries herself, by the way she's walking around the ring, the amount of confidence. She doesn't seem like she's in any hurry. She knows she's in control, and she's thinking before she acts.
Oh. Nia Jax using the top rope to her advantage here. Bayley in the corner. Now it's all Nia Jax. We did see a couple of weeks ago at the Kay Bailey Hutchinson Center. It was Asuka after getting a victory against Eva Marie. Nia Jax, that stare down between Nia and Asuka. Playing intimidating. Oh, and look at Bayley going right after Nia. Oh. Another cover, Nia into the cover, and Bayley gets the right shoulder up.
I'd say things are getting a little scary for Bayley about now, Tom. Seems like every bit of offense Bayley's been able to muster, Nia's had an answer for, a counter to.
Oh, and gets the knee up in time, creates a little bit of separation, and that's desperately what Bayley needs here in this situation, is some space. And now she's got the control here against Nia Jax, face first into the top turnbuckle.
Gotta stick with what works. Over and over and over again, Nia Jax head first into that top turnbuckle. But, oh, man, Bayley might be out cold. This could be over, Phillips.
Nia Jax in command here on NXT.
They think they know Extreme? I'll show them Extreme. They ain't seen nothing yet.
They are global entertainers, professionally trained athletes, WWE superstars. But they are not invincible. They take real risks and endure unimaginable pain. Broken bones, torn muscles, dislocations, separations. Be smart, be safe. Don't try this at home.
Bayley in a dire situation here in our main event on NXT. It has been all Nia Jax throughout the commercial break.
She has continued to dominate Bayley the entire time. Bayley has not been able to find an answer to mount any sort of offense against Nia Jax that works. Look at this.
Oh, a shoulder breaker. Here's the cover to put away Bayley here, and another kick out.
Nia Jax has just been imposing her will on Bayley throughout this match. Every time Bayley fires off a few shots, Nia shuts her down in short order.
Now look at this, isolating the left arm here of Bayley. Oh, and again into the turnbuckle. That has been the game plan for Nia Jax since the outset, using the turnbuckles, that impact to her advantage. Oh. And Graves, now you have to think about going after the left arm here. How well is Bayley going to have to be to go after the guillotine like you talked about earlier tonight?
Or the Bayley to belly. You take away one of Bayley's arms, that limits anybody's offense. You take away one of their arms. It's a great strategy by Nia.
Bayley fighting back with her one good arm here, and look at Nia Jax again, isolating the left arm using the top rope.
This relentless assault by Nia. Oh, man. Kick right to the kidneys for good measure. Bayley's in a lot of trouble right now. The referee asking Bayley if she can keep going with that left arm, injured like it is.
Now look at Nia Jax. Nia Jax is up and ready to go. That is the will of Bayley, though, to answer the call and to get back and keep on fighting. And now Nia Jax has a firm grasp. Bayley just trying to hang around here. Nia Jax trying to make Bayley wilt here in our main event. The former NXT Women's Champion trying to find her way back.
I don't know if I've ever seen Bayley be dominated this badly in a match. Even with Asuka, it was back and forth, and there were counters and answers. This has been all Nia Jax.
Oh, and clothesline to the mat. Another cover to put away Bayley yet again, and Bayley is sticking around here in this match. She is not going to quit. That is the heart and the guts and the passion of Bayley.
And unfortunately for Bayley, the heart and the guts and the passion seem to make Nia Jax even more upset, more angry.
Right. At one point in this match, we heard Nia Jax just say, "I'm sick of this." And again, right back to the hold here, center of the ring. Bayley in a world of trouble.
Got Nia into that bear hug.
Look again.
Wow, what a smart maneuver, trapping that injured arm behind Bayley's back. This could be it.
Oh, Bayley with one arm trying to cinch in the guillotine here.
You can't lock it in completely with only one good arm, though. I know what she was trying to do. It was a valiant effort, but there's no way.
Oh, look at Bayley. Sunset flip, Nia Jax just too strong. Bayley was trying to out-muscle Nia Jax there. Whoa, and launching Jax into the corner. Now Bayley back up to her feet. Everything she's got, the injured left arm leading the way here.
Yeah, but is that to her detriment? She's using that injured left arm to try to...
Now trying to chop down Nia Jax. Great strategy here, going after the left knee. And another shot to the knee. Down goes Nia Jax. She's on one leg, and Nia Jax has gone down to the mat.
Bayley able to hang on. Here comes Nia.
Oh, and Nia, her momentum used against her, and Bayley's got a window of opportunity, a chance to collect herself.
She better collect herself quick, because Nia's not going to stay out there very long. Well, for once, I don't think Bayley might be looking for a count out, and I wouldn't blame her. Oh.
I don't think so. Whoa.
No way, no way.
Oh, Bayley trying to hold on here.
Power of Nia Jax.
The floor, and Bayley is fired up. Now Nia Jax back into the ring. Bayley showing some real grit here in this match, tossing Nia back into the ring. Now going up to the top rope. Nia Jax doesn't know where Bayley's at. Bayley's measuring Nia Jax. Look at the eyes. Top rope into the crossbody. Cover to put away Nia Jax, and a power out.
Kick out with authority. This deep into the match, the fact that Nia Jax still has that much power left is scary. Oh, going for that Bayley to belly.
I don't know if she's going to be able to out-muscle Nia Jax here.
Oh!
Oh! Just planted into the mat. Off the spine buster, Nia Jax still can't put away Bayley.
This is where we're going to find out how much Nia Jax has evolved. Is she going to get frustrated? Can she let it get the best of her? Can she keep the course, stay the course, and continue?
Oh! Shoulder first into the post, and that could be catastrophic here for Nia. Oh, and now Bayley. Bayley into the guillotine with the injured left arm. Great, so she haven't cinched in?
She doesn't have it cinched in completely. That left arm still, the injury could be preventing her from locking those hands, getting all of it.
Nia Jax now down to one knee. Can we see Nia Jax tap out here to Bayley here on NXT?
Wow, Nia, look at the power of Nia.
Oh my God.
Bayley came down a little awkward on that one, still hanging on. She's got
DDT. Face first DDT. Bayley could have felt Nia Jax right there. Now a kick out.
There is no quit in Bayley's heart.
Oh, look at Bayley clutching at her left knee, it looks like. The amount of damage that Nia Jax has dealt out in this match. Bayley's starting to feel the effects.
The referee's checking on Bayley. She came down awkward on that left knee.
All the battles that Bayley has fought, refuses to give up. Now Nia Jax into the corner, full speed.
Nia's not done yet.
Nia Jax ignoring the referee's signal and goes for a leg drop to the back of the left knee.
If Bayley's knee wasn't injured before, it is now.
Oh, with a leg drop. Now Jax into the cover, off the leg drop, and that is going to do it. Nia Jax has defeated Bayley.
Here's your winner, Nia Jax.
Complete and utter domination by Nia Jax. That was incredible.
We talked about the evolution of Nia Jax. What has she done to change since NXT Takeover London? She clearly came into this match with a game plan. Take nothing away from Bayley. Bayley threw everything she possibly could at Nia Jax.
Look at this, Bayley hanging on. This could be where we think the injury happened. The suplex, Bayley went to land on her feet. Looks like she tweaked her left knee there. Attempted to keep going with some success. Hit that big DDT there, but somehow Nia still had enough left to kick out.
Nia would power out. Bayley was reeling, though, in the corner, trying to collect herself, and Nia Jax would capitalize full force into the corner.
And like I said before, if she wasn't hurt off the landing, that'll tear your knee in half. Leg drop to the back of the knee, and a final leg drop. Nia Jax is your victor. Big win in the women's division.
The WWE medical staff is tending to Bayley here after this matchup. Nia Jax with an impressive victory against Bayley.